Hi everyone, we're back with Bear With Me. Had to end the game a little bit abruptly last time because my daughter had started crying on my monitor. So I had to disappear to deal with her. She's only 3 months old, so therefore requires almost constant attention. She's now asleep, so let's get some more gaming in. Last time we left it off, we'd been woken up by Ellie the giraffe to be informed that your brother seems to be missing, and we had to recruit, coerce, convince the teddy bear here, Ted E. Bear, a retired detective, into helping us find out if he's still in the house or if he's disappeared. We also found out that the red man is apparently asking questions about us. So let's investigate the house.
A door that leads to the attic. No, really, that's all there is to it. It leads to the attic, hence the name, the attic door.
Can't put it there. Let's go in the bathroom.
It's so dark in here, Ted, I can't see anything.
The light is busted. We'll have to find a flashlight or something.
There we go. Well, we know what that battery is probably going to get used for. I bet we find a flashlight and it will have no batteries in it. And we're going to have to put the battery in. Guaranteed.
The use of the color green is what makes this painting stand out. It's just so vivid and beautiful. You can almost taste it. It's a fishing village, somewhere on the coast of Norway, probably.
I'm so glad I got dragged out in the middle of the night to look at the paintings hanging in your house. What else am I going to do, right?
The accentuated, almost reckless brushstrokes could be an indication of the artist's lack of formal education. Rather than paint with methodical, almost sterile precision, he instead attempts to convey his inner turmoil through his paintings, making his work better appreciated through sheer emotion.
What the hell are you talking about?
You're just such a caveman.
She's definitely a little art connoisseur, isn't she? But yeah, I have to agree with Ted. Like, what the hell are you on about, woman?
A lamp. Nothing else to it. It shines. I can see where I'm going. But if I can see where I'm going, that means I'll hardly ever get lost. So this lamp is like a beacon, reminding me that wherever I am, I can just look around and I'll find my way back home.
Deep. Very deep. That's not a sandwich.
It's a ham, bacon, lettuce, and mozzarella cheese sandwich on pimento bread. It's mounted on my wall and it shines. So it's like a sandwich that's also kind of a lamp.
It's a lamp. There's no way it's a sandwich. What is this?
That's just...
It's just weird.
Yep, it's weird.
Yeah.
A box filled with all sorts of stuff. Really just all the imaginable, useful things I need right now to solve this mystery. Packed inside a single cardboard box and left in the middle of the hallway.
It's just clothes, doll.
I know.
She has such an imagination.
Plantae regularis. A common plant found in most households, I guess. It belonged to my grandpa. I don't think it works, but it sure is loud. There's some chain thingies inside.
Get him! We need him!
It's locked.
Oh, we need a key then.
A random, generic asset placed to occupy empty space. Let's pretend there's something inside. Like...
A golden retriever puppy just for you, doll.
Oh my god, is it really? I want to. Can we take him out? I'm gonna call him Cookie and walk him every day and...
Yeah, no, it was a joke. No one would put a live dog in a sealed box with no air holes. Dum-dum.
You're just so mean.
Let's see if the brother's there.
Wait, it's locked. But why?
This is mighty suspicious, doll. Wasn't there a hole in the study wall? You know, that one that you used to crawl through when you were younger.
You're right, Snoop. Maybe I can still fit through. It's worth checking out.
Maybe he just Want some private time? I mean, he's your brother, right? We all know what brothers do. No, someone else. Rusty, who looks like a robot.
Rust.
How's it
Hey there,
going?
Rust. It's been a while.
Sure has, Snoop. Still walking the beat?
Not lately. I finally took some time out to sort things out.
He's pretending he's retired. It takes a lot out of him, apparently.
Well, you couldn't have picked a worse time to retire, Snoop. Things are getting close to boiling point down in the city.
What's going on, Rust?
Wish I could tell you, Bear. I'm as clueless as the rest of them. One thing I know is that I was working at the steel mill one day. The damn place got blown up.
We've heard rumors about some red man. Know anything about that?
I sure do. He's the damn reason all this is happening, Bear. So this Red shows up down in PC. This was a week ago. He goes after the thugs first. Gathers information and such. No one thought nothing of it. Couple of beaten up lowlifes here and there. It's a common trait with these guys, you know? Then, the fire started. I hear a couple of guys down from the coal district gathered a posse. Try to corner this bird. No one heard from him since. And those guys are miners, Bear. They're as tough as nails.
Who is?
Those guys, Ted.
What kind of information is he after?
Well, here's the funny part, Snoop. I heard he was asking a lot of questions about our beloved Miss here. That's why I'm here. After Doris and the kids left the city, I figured I'd come here and make sure Amber stays safe. Now, don't you be dragging her on one of your ill-advised adventures, Bear.
Are you kidding me? Anyways, why would this guy be going around asking about her? You know anything about this, doll? Anyone whose life you're messing with? Besides mine, I mean. Angry boyfriend, perhaps?
Don't get smart. I never heard of this Red guy until tonight. Besides, you're the only man in my life, Bear.
Who's getting smart now? So, what kind of information is this guy after, Rust?
Haven't I told you about this already? He's asking about our little Miss here. Is he all right?
He's fine. He's just sleepy and grumpy and, like, totally not drunk.
Nah, I'm fine. I'm just sleepy and grumpy because she dragged me out in the middle of the night on some wild goose chase.
Nice to see you two are getting along after all these years.
I'd probably be grumpy as well, to be fair. He looks like he's hungover.
We've heard the city is in lockdown.
Sure is. It's been like that since the mill exploded. The official statement is that there was a gas leak down at the basement level, but we all know better.
So you think it wasn't an accident? You think someone is trying to cover something up?
I wouldn't go that far, miss. My suspicion is that the officials don't want to make a big deal out of it. Keep the folks at ease.
What about the mill owner, that Dietz fellow? He made any enemies lately? Filed any big insurance claim or something?
Nah, Bear. Mr. Dietz is a straight-up bird. Besides, his son was down at the mill when it happened. Kid got a little earbuzz is all.
So no one leaves or enters the city at this point?
That's what the lockdown implies, Bear. Folks are still escaping, though. I hear some of them got here through the tunnels. Them mugshot boys were the first to flee, and poor old Millie. I hear she got here safe.
Millie's in my room. She's resting.
Bless your kind heart, little miss. I'll stay here in the hallway. Keep an eye out.
Can you do it, Rust? You seem kind of tired.
I ain't no bunny, little miss. Some buster tries to pull a fast one on me, I'll give him a little chin music before I drop a dime on him to the elbows.
What?
He's saying he can do it.
He looks very tough.
How'd you escape?
I used the east tunnel maintenance shaft, but the thing was getting close to collapsing. I think they closed it off completely after I got through.
Yeah, have you seen my brother?
Have you seen Flint, Rusty? Millie told me he might be missing.
I'm sorry, little miss. I'm afraid I haven't seen your brother. But I'm sure he's fine. Flint is a tough kid. Besides, no one has left or entered this room since I got here.
You know anything about the Yellow King?
Not really. I guess they left the thing wide open, like open to interpretation. I personally didn't think much of it.
Well, we better get cracking. Catch you later, Rust.
Sure thing, Snoop.
Thank you, Rusty. Bye.
Bye, little miss. Don't worry about your brother. I'm sure he's all right.
Right. What else is
I
there?
see 3 anthropomorphic mailboxes dancing to the captivating beats of the J. Summers Jazz Quartet. A painting, or is it?
I have to admit, I quite like hearing what she says about his paintings. She's definitely got an imagination.
A painting, or is it some sort of ink blot test? It's a tree, like the ones outside, only this one is inside. It's creepy. I don't like it.
Oh yeah, it kind of looks a bit dead.
Oh my, those curtains are wide open. The reflection from the glass is unflattering. I prefer to leave some of the view to the imagination, thank you very much. It's I don't know. You kind of lose your imagination after the 10,000th useless item. It's a lamp. A save point. Nah, just kidding. What is this, Resident Evil? We have autosave, you dingus.
Nice. Nice little bit of a fourth wall breaking there. Did I click on that one?
My old trusty lamp. I never walk around this hallway without her. It's all dried up, serving as a reminder of life's fleeting nature. For when you get tired of walking up and down this hallway. It's locked. I mean, of course it is.
Oh, into the study room. Right. Let's have a
It's a
look.
small boat in the middle of a storm. I hope they made it out.
You know how they say, doll. It's not the size of the boat, but the motion in the ocean.
What does that even mean?
I think it means that it doesn't really matter how big the ship is. It will probably sink if the storm is strong enough.
Such a tragedy.
That's definitely an innocent way of looking at the saying.
It's a small house in the country. It looks so peaceful there. I wish I had more time to appreciate every piece of art I come across. It looks expensive. It's a decorative plaque of some sort, or an award for wood chopping? I don't really know. I've always loved this painting. It looks familiar in a way. I feel like I've been there before.
Huh, yeah? How come you're not in it?
Only for looking, not for touching, according to my mom.
Nope.
Please, whoever finds this log, I'm one of the developers, for bear with me. I didn't want to do it. They've made me. Please send some. Oh no, I can hear him coming.
What the hell?
Wow, that's just disturbing.
Yep.
Yeah, that was kind of fucked up.
I just love these old paintings. If I fail in my quest to become a world-renowned novelist and Pulitzer Prize winner, maybe I'll become a painter.
Sure. Are they letting just anyone be a painter these days?
Hey, I'm only 10 years old. The world is my oyster. It looks pretty. The sand, I bet, came from somewhere far away.
That dim-witted boy sells these down at the local market. So the sand probably came from...
Nope, somewhere far away. Maybe some desert.
Sure, the desert.
A book titled It's a Wonderful Lie, The Judicial System and How to Exploit It for Profit. So many stupid words. I hate boring books.
Oh,
Hey, a flashlight. But there are no batteries inside.
There's bound to be some in the house.
We can ask Rusty if he'll give us one of his. I'll take the flashlight with me.
I called it. I fucking called it. Did I not call it? Flashlight. No batteries. Need them.
It's mostly filled with boring paperwork. It's a boring old cabinet filled with boring stuff. For boring grown-up people. My grandpa's books. I know you're not supposed to judge a book by its cover, but these look so boring. So many places to visit. If I had a lot of money, I would spin this and travel to where my finger lands. Hopefully not in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean. Let's take this bad boy for a spin.
The hell's it made of? Rock? Jesus.
Let's take this bad boy for a spin. Ew, cigars are gross. Of all the places in the world, the flavor country seems least appealing to me. Lex iniusta non est lex? Funny made-up words. Although they have a certain righteous ring to them.
Okay, if anyone knows Latin and would like to tell me in the comments what that actually meant, feel free.
Highly breakable. Believe me, I know. Nothing interesting about it. Just shining away. I have a similar one in my room.
You have the same lamp in your room. It's just asset reuse. Those lazy artists.
I do like the 4-4 breaking.
It's Anubis, protector of the deceased. It's so common you would think people have an almost unnatural fascination with death.
How the hell did she just pronounce his name? Anubis? It's Anubis. Goddamn Americans. Can't pronounce anything. Oops.
There's a number written underneath. 107. What does it mean?
10-7's the police code for an unconscious or a dead person.
That's a little grim.
I don't make the rules. I sure as hell don't follow them either.
Well, we guarantee we're going to need that later for a safe. Or a briefcase.
It's growing from the sand.
Aren't you perceptive, doll? You should have been a detective.
And you should have been a 10-year-old girl, because you throw like one. This chair is so comfortable, but we don't have time to sit around. Well, Ted will probably need to at some point. He's getting old.
Huh? Ah, I wasn't listening. You just ramble on and on sometimes.
You didn't hear me 'cause you're old.
Okay. Oh, no, that was the same. I thought for a moment that it was all books, 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 and then one was special. But that did it as well.
A book titled Copyright Infringement Law. Such nonsense, made-up words. My grandpa's books. I know you're not supposed to judge a book by its cover, but these look so boring. A book titled Indoctrination of Roman Dutch Law in the Courts of South Africa. Well, that makes no sense whatsoever.
I agree. Key, get it. Get it, get it, get it.
There's a small key up there. It looks lonely.
I guess you could say. It's just hanging around.
Brilliant. Nice little a CSI reference there. Or CSI Miami, should I say.
We'll have to find another way.
I have to admit, I was a big fan of the CSI series. CSI Miami was great, just for Horatio, man. With his sunglasses and his little quips, just like that. Fantastic. Obviously, that's not how real CSI work happens. Let's go ask Rusty about this bat ring.
What the hell? What was that?
I don't know, Ted. Lights? Tricks?
Yeah, I guess. I'm getting too old for this.
Thing. this thing.
Yeah, sounds right.
Not really.
That was kind of fucked up.
Rust, we need a big favor.
What's this about, Bear?
Rusty, we need a battery for our flashlight. We thought you could help us out.
Sure, I got batteries, but here's the problem, miss. If I give you a battery, I gotta shut down for the rest of the night, and I have to keep an eye out.
Can't you give us just one battery, Rusty? You'll still have a couple of them left, right?
Here's the thing, little miss. It's a closed circuit.
She knows. She's just playing on your soft side, Rust. We could take some of that edge off, Rust. Why don't you rest your eyes for a bit and let me and the doll here take over?
You? No offense, Bear. I respect you as much as anyone in Paper City, but this here is different. I don't think you could handle this red guy on your own. You should take care of Miss and Millie and leave the patrol to me.
Are you saying I'm not qualified for watch duty? We have to wrap this thing up, fast. There's a bottle of carrot juice in my desk that's longing for my return. We can keep an eye out for anyone suspicious in the meantime. Besides, you know I'm more than qualified. That nasty business from a couple of years ago, with them robots going missing. I was the one that brought that whole shady affair down, and you know it.
Are you trying to play me, Bear? I know you had nothing to do with that. That thing went so high up, there's no chance in hell Snoop like you even got close to wrapping it up.
You seem to have blown a fuse there, Rust. It was me who cracked that case, and I can prove it. I have the case file and the credentials, handed to me by the commissioner in my office somewhere.
Okay, settle down there, Bear. Let's make a deal. You show me the credentials, and I'll hand over the battery. It's not that I don't believe you. I just want to make sure you're not playing me is all.
Ted and Amber move away.
Oh my god, Ted, you're not supposed to read the brackets. A do-over?
Keep it rolling! We should get to my office, doll. There's an old file I have to find.
What's this whole deal about anyways? Why can't he just give us a battery? We can keep an eye out.
Rust is having a hard time coping with what happened. He worked in that mill for over 20 years, and now suddenly he's got nothing to do. Let's just do this to humor him.
Poor Rust. Okay, you're right. Let's find that file.
I think by the time this is over, we're going to meet a lot of people in his position.
Yeah, because this is an adventure game, and people can't just do things for you. You have to go get them something, help them out in some way, do some task.
This hole leads to Flint's room. It's covered in cobwebs, though. That's so gross. Go in, Ted, and check it out. I'll wait for you here.
I'm sorry, doll. As much as crawling through spider-infested holes sounds appealing to me, I have to pass. See, spiders tend to nest in my fur, and then I have to take a bath and go through this whole fumigation process. It's a mess.
To be fair, I don't really blame him. I don't like spiders either.
This won't work. It usually takes 2 or more of these.
Yeah, fine. Let's go get that file. It's a good job I'm a patient person. Dealing with the whole
There should be an old file here somewhere. Nasty business from a couple of years ago. The robot union hired me to look into several cases of robot kidnappings.
I remember. That CEO of Illuminarium, Skinner, used robot parts to manufacture headlights at low prices.
Yep, I brought down that whole shady deal. Almost got shot in the process. Rust finds me unqualified for lookout duty. Probably thinks I'm a burnout.
You're not a burnout, Ted. I mean, you were more driven before, but I understand you've had a lot on your mind lately. Anyways, I'm really glad you're with me on this one.
Sure thing, doll. What, am I going to say no to you?
Thanks, Ted.
Don't mention it, partner.
It's full of Ted's past cases.
It's find that case file.
There, is this it?
Yep, that's the one. Let's head back to that hothead robot.
I wouldn't really call him a hothead. He's been surprisingly chilled. Then we'll get the battery, put it in the flashlight, the other battery, then we'll go check out the bathroom. And I'm sure we'll find something to get rid of the cobwebs, and we'll finally go into Will's room.
There you go, buddy. Signed and authorized by Commissioner Locke himself. Anyways, we really need that battery now, Rust. Time's a factor here.
So it was you. I'll be damned. That was a big deal for us robots, you know? I always held you in high regard, Bear. But you just earned my utmost admiration, let me tell you. You can have my battery. I can use a little shut-eye, to be honest. Keep an eye out, and keep little miss here safe. Oh, and check on Millie from time to time. Make sure she's all right.
Thanks, Rust. We won't let you down.
Thank you so much, Rusty. Get some sleep. We'll wake you up in the morning.
Rust.
I could totally use some sleep as well. My little madam keeps me awake.
Hey, I got it working.
Yay! Let's go to the bathroom. We got an achievement as well. Sweet.
You should really know what this is by now, buddy.
It's where I take long showers and contemplate life. Also, I sing.
La la la. Right. Oh, see, what did I tell you? Found it already.
Used by oh so many French maids. This duster may come in handy. I'll take it with me just in case. Used to clean around the house. No, but nice try, Mom. It's a trash can. Surprisingly, it's full of trash.
Check it out, that might be something useful.
I'm not going through trash. It's just my work ethic.
No.
Used for not washing your face, because water is gross in the morning. Pairs of towels just hanging out. Every time I look at it, I see a beautiful princess. She's bound to live a long and happy life in a castle somewhere in France and have lots of ponies.
Positive thinking. Have it.
Mirror, mirror on the wall, who will be a beautiful princess who's bound to live a long and happy life in a castle somewhere in France and have lots of ponies?
You are, Amber. Like for toads.
I knew it.
Did that thing just talk?
I don't know. Did it?
Toasted.
It's full of uninteresting stuff.
Like tampons, paracetamol, and shaving cream.
Where's the money, Lebowski? Classic TP, found in most bathrooms. What's there left to say that hasn't been published in Science Weekly already, am I right? A painting on the floor. Trying to get out of town, eh? You owe money to the art community. Listen here, man. I'll cut you a deal. I'll take on your debt and pay those money-grubbing watercolor pushers. Maybe I'll call you on your debt sometime. Maybe not. What do you say? Beats living on the run. A painting of something or another. It's too small to tell. Submerged ruins of an ancient temple. It's a waterfall. It looks pretty. Maybe in our world, a happy little bush lives there. Just sitting there between light and dark shades of blue. A waterfall. I feel like a lot of these are waterfall based.
To encourage you to Go to the toilet.
Lots of creams and powders, also hair gel, a sponge thingy, some kind of paste, and so on, intended to make you look presentable when applying for a low-income 9-to-5 position to grind away the days. I don't really know what all that means. I picked it up in a movie once. Nah, I'm pretty as it is. Fun fact, if you stuff a bunch of them down the toilet and flush, the water will overflow and the repair guy will come to fix it. He will also complain about the economy and how he has to work on Sundays.
I'm sure your mum just absolutely loves you.
Just some stuff I don't really care about. I don't know what these are for, but I'm not allowed to take them. They taste terrible anyways.
Your poor mum who has to deal with you.
It's just one of the many cabinets around the house. Nothing interesting about it, really. It's full of bathroom stuff.
Okay, I think we've found everything in here. Let's go.
What's happening? What is this? Doll, you seeing this?
I don't know, Ted. What was that?
It's fine. It's nothing, probably. It's the middle of the night, and the light is playing tricks on us. Let's go.
There was a giant eyeball on the floor. Did you not see that? That's not normal. Things are getting creepy. Okay, let's use this brush. Behind the wall.
There, I cleaned it up. Go crawl through.
Why don't you crawl through?
Obviously, I can't fit. Otherwise, I would totally do it.
Sure you would.
In you go.
The case was spinning out of control so fast I had to hold it in my hat. Nothing made sense, and it was getting more twisted by the minute. We've come across an old buddy of mine who has suddenly found himself out of purpose and place. The steel mill where Rust worked for years got blown to bits. And hard-working, honest people lost their jobs overnight. The police are writing it off as an accident. Coincidentally, there were a lot of accidents this past week. The whole damn city was burning up and no one was doing anything about it. Did I pick the wrong time to get out of that dump? According to Rust and Billy, one man is responsible for all this mayhem. In 1 week, he's become a synonym for fear throughout the city, and police and thugs alike are shuddering at the mention of his name. They call him the Red Man. I have a strong feeling in my gut. It's all somehow connected. My retirement, the fires, and the official cover-up. What happened to Flint, the Red Man. It's all leading to her. I feel she is the key to all of this. The last piece of the puzzle I have to solve. Does she know more than she's led me to believe? Or have I let my suspicions get the better of me? It's hard for me to admit this. It's also downright stupid. But I've let myself trust her over the years we've worked together. And I have to trust her now. Sooner or later, we'll find ourselves back in that hellhole of a city. This bond I have with her will be the only thread I'll have to hold on to when things go from bad to worse. In Paper City, all bets are off, but the stakes were never as high as now.
It's getting intense. Right, I think we'll leave it there for now. We shall continue next time, as I'm starting to get hungry. It's totally time for fish and chips. Alright everyone, take care, and hopefully we'll see you again soon.